Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I'm a poet, one that just happens to write in a forest. In 2015, I stepped into a very special collection of trees at the Billy Graham Library right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. While there, I did nothing but write. But they were never my words. They were the lyrics from Billy's Forest. Nearly 2 years later, God spoke directly into my heart. He said, dude, it's time for you to grow beyond the library, to write in other collections of trees, mainly your own forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina. You see, in every place that I have written, the spirit of Billy's lyrics vibrate the purpose and plan that God has put into play. I never know what I'm going to write about when I enter any of these forests, which gives us plenty of time to talk about it in the end. Remember, these aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest. Chapter number 338, October 15th, 2022. A spider's web that stretches from the roof gutters to the deck overlooking the forest has become a collector of the falling leaves. I see it as being caught in the final dance. Each leaf might have been looking forward to warming the forest floor, but the spider's web stopped them in mid-flight. It's stuck in a silent frame, as if to be trapped in a human smartphone selfie. I could take a picture of it, but the future receiver may not understand this particular moment. Leaves fall every day. It's no big deal unless you're sitting very close to the spider's web and time for these leaves stands still. A completely natural lockdown, held in a moment until an extremely strong gust of wind rips the spider's web away from its connection. Or, as a human, I could take a broom and sweep it clean. But why? Why? What if the dried leaves are helping to keep the spider warm and away from that wind? It's natural music. Natural music. What around you is completely 100% natural, but your human side washes it away. Something that was so blessed in your moment of, whoa, that's pretty cool, and your human side washed it away. There was once a time back in the 1990s in my early days of daily writing that I would visit the forest every single day, this forest right here in South Charlotte, North Carolina, and I would make my way down this 95-foot drop. And the reason being is because I wanted to go sit next to the creek that led to the lake, that led to the ocean. But by sitting by that creek, I wanted to embrace a moment of connectedness with the universe. But to get there, I had to go down the hill. That hill was always blessed with this amazing array of spider webs. When I would go down the hill, I would always look down at my feet to make sure I was making the right step. But one day, I looked up and away from my feet. And I fell witness to one of the most beautiful spider webs. It was just so elegant, the way that the frost in the air lit it up. And there I was in that moment. I could have walked through that spider's web and destroyed that piece of art. But in looking up, I was able to embrace it and respect it. So, what are you doing while you're looking down? What are you missing? Are you the human that's going to wash it all away? Or is it time that you start to embrace the natural music around what makes you you? It's all there. But we're choosing to do other things, and that takes us away from the one thing, nature's endless conversation with our mind, body, soul, and self. Take the time to start looking up and outward. You're going to find a new world that is speaking directly into your heart, the natural music of an everyday life. I'm Arroe. These are not my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest.